Projections about the upcoming spring flood season, and some of the models have city engineers now preparing for the potential of flooding.
Valley News Team's Aaron Walling spoke with an engineer about what they expect to see and how they're preparing.
As more and more snow falls in the Red River Valley, the threat of flooding increases. Recent models show that there is a possibility of precautions needed to be made ahead of spring, and that's happening, according to Nathan Borbum, a division engineer for the city of Fargo.
The upper end of the forecast has the potential that we may need some emergency measures, but that is on the upper end, and we'll continue to watch how the rest of the winter pans out.
2009 was a flashpoint for the metro cities as the Fargo-Moorhead area was hit with a significant flood. The city has been adding on to the FM diversion project ever since. Since 2009, the project has cost more than $300 million.
Since then, though, we have constructed 25 miles of levees and floodwalls, permanent levees and floodwalls, that if we did not have those in place for a spring flood this year, we would be talking about building emergency levees on numerous streets throughout the city.
There are 3 phases in place for this spring flood season. Phase 1 outlines which roads should be closed when the river hits 18 feet. Phase 2 is at 30 feet, where emergency protective measures will go into effect with building earth and sandbag levees. Phase 3 is the cleanup efforts after a flood, with the city assisting in areas.
It's a wide range right now, and based off of those levels are going to be varying impacts throughout the city.
The city of Fargo has 30,000 filled sandbags on hand and more than 1 million unfilled bags ready if needed. In Fargo, Aaron Walling, Valley News Live.
Our first alert storm team says a lot can change, and the speed that all this snow melts will be a critical factor.